Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all having a great weekend. My name is Bryan Serrao, and I'm here with my beautiful wife,
Elizabeth Serrao,
and we are very excited to have our first episode recording of The
the
Newlyweds.
newlyweds. So, welcome to the show, everybody. Why don't we start by introducing ourselves?
Yeah, let's do it. Like I said, my name is Bryan Serrao. Born and raised in Orlando, Florida, specifically the Winter Park area. Um, Went to college at LSU, got my degree in petroleum engineering, and that is where I met my beautiful wife, Elizabeth. It was actually at a little tailgate, the perfect romance spot. And I remember when I saw her, I knew I was going to marry her, and here we are today. We're about a month into our first
Yeah, a
month of
month.
marriage, and I couldn't be more happy. There's some ups and downs, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, everything has been super breezy. And yeah, currently we live out in Denver, Colorado. I work at a renewable energies company, um, specifically in solar, and that's currently what we're up to. And then, yeah, Elizabeth, what you got?
I
What
feel
you
like
got going on,
I,
Elizabeth?
I feel like that was a job interview. Like when they say, "Tell me about yourself." Like that's exactly what you would say.
Well, it's just being, it is about me, so it is what it is.
We're a little nervous today, but I'm Elizabeth Serrao. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Like Brian
Murder
said,
capital.
oh my god. like like Brian said, we both went to LSU and that's where we met.
Go Tigers.
uh, yeah, that's where we met. We've been together now for about 6 years, married for 1 month,
Ooh.
and it's been great. So, but yeah, we've been talking about the podcast for like 2 years now, right?
It's been a long time, and we
Okay.
finally, got married, got hitched, and we
Yeah, we
pulled the
finally
trigger on
have
some
time
equipment. I
now.
know, for real.
We finally have time. We've been so busy the last year, like planning the wedding and moving all around because Brian likes to move us like
Apparently, I
every
didn't do
couple
anything in
months.
the wedding, though, right?
He didn't. So, but anyways, now we finally have some time, so we're getting around to the podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. That should be a good. I mean, hopefully it's a good run. I mean, I think it's gonna be good. I think we can, provide some entertainment for the people and some advice, especially going through the early stages of marriage,
Mhm.
especially the build up, up until marriage, all the way. We've had quite the. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, we've had quite the journey. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been long distance for a while, living in different states after school, for summers. And then when I was working in the oil and gas industry, constantly being gone. I mean, it's really a testament for how much we love each other.
Yeah.
Just being honest about it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this podcast just to explain, our relationship and how that's been. And whatever we can do, just tell you about our journey and see if it relates to you guys at all, our listeners. Yeah.
So, I was gonna ask you like, what is our podcast about? But I guess you kind of explained it. We're gonna be talking about our relationship and life as newlyweds, things we learned about each other, things we love about each other, things we
Things
things
we hate about each other.
not hate, but like pet peeves, you know.
Yeah, that's a nicer way to put it.
So I guess we'll start there. We'll start with, since it's been 1 month, we wanted to talk about like our things we love about each other and like our pet peeves about each other like every month. So I guess we'll do our monthly check-in for our first episode. So tell me.
Wow, jumping right into it. So
Yeah.
the things that really grind
Okay.
my gears about you?
Well, why don't we start with things we love?
Things we love.
Just one.
Things we love about living together. And just to
Or
be
being
clear,
married, just anything. It doesn't have to be
so
living together.
in our relationship, for our viewers, just so you get a clear understanding, Elizabeth and I never moved in together, never lived with each other prior to being married. We've always, lived in separate apartments. I had a home back in Florida. She was still living in an apartment that was literally like 3 minutes away. Of course, we spent a lot of time together. We had dinner tonight, or dinner every night, almost together. Um, my wife is a great cook. I'm not gonna lie, so that's one of the things that I love about her. Um, and then, but I'd say the main thing since living with you, the best thing that I cherish every day is waking up and literally just having you there and just looking at you. You're so sound asleep,
Oh
so
my god,
peaceful.
I'm rolling my eyes for those who can't see,
So
since this is a
This
podcast.
is truth. This is
Okay,
truth. This is
okay.
truth. So peaceful, and then going to one of the things that is pet peeve is as soon as you wake up, that all switches. You are just, for the most part, you're sweet, but some mornings, oh my God. Oh my God, you can really just be a demon. Like, you woke up and the devil took over. You chose violence.
Well, let me start by saying, so we have a dog, Ruby. And now
We
that
call
we
her
live,
Doobie.
yeah, we call her Doobie. So if we say Ruby or Doobie, that's the same thing. It's our dog. But anyways, now that we live together, we're sharing the responsibility of taking her out. So the way that we set it up is I take her out in the morning before work, and then it's supposed to be he takes her out in the afternoon when he gets home.
Which I do.
And then
Which I do.
and then we're supposed to go together at night because it's dangerous for a little girl like me to be out there alone on the streets of Denver. So anyways, the
Talk
reason
about rolling eyes. I'm rolling my eyes because I'm the only one that takes her out at night.
It is dangerous at night anyways. As you should. But besides the point. So for the days that I wake up and he says that I'm a demon, it's because he's kicking me and saying, take the dog out. Take the dog out. Because as soon as we open our eyes, Ruby immediately is just ready to go and starts crying. So he's literally kicking me. I'm still asleep. I can't hear her because I am a deep sleeper.
First of all,
and
I'm
he's
not
kicking me saying, go take the dog out.
Okay. Are we really going to act like it is Ruby that is the problem when it starts? Ruby's
No.
not the one.
Ruby's a sweetheart.
This girl, okay, my wife, will literally set an alarm at 5:45, 6, and 6:15, right? Most people will just wake up on the first alarm. Like, you set the one alarm and you wake up. Sure, you might snooze it for 5-10 minutes. Fine, right? She wakes up 5:45. First one goes off. Elizabeth, though, is not turning off the alarm. Like,
I don't hear it.
So why set the alarm? Just wait for my alarm. I have my own alarm that I set for 6:30 that I wake up on spot on every time. I just wake up.
No, because he'll turn his alarm off after literally one note of the ringtone.
Because I'm up, because I've heard yours for the first 3 times.
And then he turns it off and gets up and goes in the shower and leaves me, so I don't wake up. So then I'm waking up late, and then my whole day is ruined.
How am I waking you up late when you have 3 alarms?
I need at least 5 minutes of hearing the alarm for it to actually register in my brain and wake me up.
But I am waking you up. Like, I wake up, you know I'm up.
No, I don't know you're up.
Anyways, that is the one on my side, the pet peeviness, and then one of the things that I love, which again, I will take the thing that I love, just watching her wake up and sleep. Real talk. I will take that over all of the demonness that will follow for, the 5 minutes or so. And then, we're usually roses after that. But it depends. Okay. It's a given day,
Okay, so
any given day.
So he loves waking up next to me.
Yes.
And then he hates all my alarms I set.
Yeah, that's got to be probably top of the list of everything that we've, since living together, that's got to be the thing that's really like, oh my gosh, can we change this somehow?
Okay.
But it's not a make or break, so it is what it is.
Well, so anyways, my turn. I think I would say the same thing. My favorite thing is waking up next to you. And then my pet peeve that I've learned about Bryan is that he, when he has trash, instead of putting it in the trash can, he'll literally just set it on the counter right next to the trash can rather than putting it in the trash can. So I get to go and walk around and pick up the trash and put it in the trash can because he just sets it right next to the trash can.
So why are you acting like you're walking? Like you're
okay, it's right there. But either way, you couldn't do it. So that's my peeve. We're working on it though. He's getting better.
Do you really mean that though?
Yes. We're working on it, and we're working on the alarm thing for me too. So we're working on our.
Oh, you are working on it because I haven't noticed.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying.
You're trying. It's not bad. It's just like, just wake up at 6:30. Like, if you're not gonna wake up to 6:30 anyways, like just sleep till 6:30, so you're in that same sleep cycle. I don't know. I'm on this whole sleep cycle thing because I saw something on TikTok that was showing like, once that first alarm goes off and you wake up to shut it off or snooze it, you've already woken up.
Yeah.
So like once you go back into that sleep, then a whole nother sleep cycle starts. And that's like a 75 to 90 minute thing. Again, this is from TikTok. So don't anybody, all of our listeners, don't be like, wow, this guy is just way off of it. This is from TikTok facts. So that's what I'm basing it off of.
Leave us a comment on our Instagram. Verify that and let us know.
So anyways, once you do wake up and then you re-snooze, you woke up 75 to 90 minutes, but you're just feeling groggy when you wake up because you're still in that REM cycle, that sleep cycle.
Yeah.
That's, I think, where some of your demonness comes from.
You know.
Because you just are waking up in the middle of a sleep cycle. So, like, then it's like I'm kicking you metaphorically because you're just groggy and tired.
You know, so actually...
I wake up chipper. I'm a happy person when I wake up. I have my music playing. That might tick you off too, though. I don't know.
He is usually a happy person in the morning. He's very sweet.
Now, nighttime, I fight my own demons at nighttime. I fight my own demons at nighttime. Especially, oh Lord, if I'm hungry and I'm tired, I mean, she knew all this about me before we got married, though, by the way.
Yes.
She knew I was a hangry person if I got hangry.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, hangry is when you get really like super angry or mean when you're really hungry. And Bryan is known for that. His whole family knows that too. They all say he's the one. If he starts getting hangry, you need a snack and you have about 2 minutes to get one or the whole day is ruined for everyone.
And I apologize. Like, I really have genuinely tried to work on this for years.
But now he has a wife and I usually have snacks. Or lunch. Or dinner.
When?
All the time.
When?
I always bring you lunch.
You made me lunch yesterday?
Yes.
No, you didn't. You made the poppers for yourself, and you gave me one for a bite to show me how good they were, and then told me to have the boys make them because I was on the game with them.
Anyways.
There's a lot of times that happens where you make your own self some lunch, and I'm sitting here hungry.
Maybe we should move on.
And then if dinner...
maybe we should go back to things we love about each other.
No, but all jokes aside, I mean, so far, we're just over a month of marriage now. And
a month on Valentine's Day.
Yep,
how cute is that?
On Valentine's Day. Every year.
So what did we do for our first Valentine's Day as husband and wife?
So our first Valentine's Day as husband and wife was pretty... I don't know. I feel like our Valentine's Days, like, were more special. Not that they're not special now. Mm-hmm. But, like, I thought our first Valentine's Day were, like, way more extravagant than they are now. Like, there was never a time that, like, you know, like, we would always go out to dinner and always, you know, buy the huge 6-foot teddy bears.
That was our first one, though. We did that on our first one.
We always went out to eat, though.
Yeah. Well, so it's different this year because we're 1 month into marriage and everyone knows weddings are super expensive. So.
And we're poor.
So we had a low-key Valentine's Day.
I mean, it was
still not. It was
kind of
lovely.
Bougie. Like, it wasn't like.
It was lovely.
So we got on our registry, we put like this Uni Coda 16 pizza maker. Like, it's a pizza oven, essentially.
And Bryan's parents were so sweet, they got it for us.
Yeah, so we had that, and we used that to cook pizzas. And Elizabeth, you know, the romantic that she is, was making heart-shaped pizzas. It was cute.
It was
the
cute.
Hearts, yeah, they were nice. We need to work on our form a little bit with, like, the peel, like the pizza peel.
Yeah.
Because we were struggling to get it to stay intact. But that'll come with practice. So we're figuring that out. But yeah, we just made some pizzas. We're in a deep show, The Walking Dead. I know we're years behind, but we are just cranking that out. So we're binge watching that. And then yeah,
let's talk about that though.
The Walking Dead?
Yeah, so we're watching The Walking Dead right now.
But what about spoilers? I guess it's on them if they haven't seen it.
No,
it's been out for a while.
It's been out for a long time. We're not going to spoil anything. Just more like the concept. So for everyone who hasn't seen it, it's basically like a zombie apocalypse, and if you get bit, you like turn into a zombie too.
Yeah.
So we've been talking a lot about like if we would survive and stuff. So what do you think? Do you think I would survive in this? Honestly.
Do I think you'll survive?
If a zombie apocalypse happened today, would I survive?
No.
Why?
You're weak.
Babe. I don't know. I've talked about this a lot, and like sometimes I think I could do it, but then sometimes they're literally eating worms, and like
you were literally yesterday.
If I had to eat a worm,
You were
I'd be
telling me
dead.
yesterday that you would just stay in our apartment.
Yeah, it's kind of safe up here.
How are we supposed to live? Get food.
The only problem with that is we would run out of food quickly. And
Yeah.
then we'd be in trouble.
So we're going to have to be making runs to Costco.
Well, I don't think so. I think Costco would be picked over by that time. But these people are literally like living in the forest, eating worms and stuff, and like somehow they always have guns with ammo. I don't know where they're getting all that
No,
from. They
I
would have
mean-
run out by now, but
I think, honestly, we both die.
I think so too.
But I don't think we would both die. The only way we'd survive is we'd have to make friends. Like, we needed Daryl on our side.
Yeah.
We needed Daryl.
I think we're just too bougie. Like the life.
I don't think anybody is prepared for it. I mean, there are some people
There are
out
some
there,
people survivalist.
but they have, like, bunkers.
Maybe we need a bunker
We can't afford a
or
bunker.
a
We
friend.
can't afford lettuce. How are we going to afford a bunker?
We need a friend with a bunker, I guess.
Yeah.
But you didn't ask me, but I don't think you would survive either.
That's why I just said we would die.
Okay.
But
So
I think we could become like wildlings and move to the forest.
I don't think we would survive, and I think there's
We'd have to
already
move to the mountains.
there's already wildlings out there,
We gotta
and we
kill 'em.
wouldn't survive. we
have
wouldn't
survival
survive.
of the fittest.
We wouldn't survive in the cold. I think.
I would.
You think?
If I layered up, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think.
I go out in flip flops in the snow.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if we would survive, but probably not.
I don't know. David is an Eagle Scout. Your brother's an Eagle Scout.
Yeah, but we live very far away from them. How would we get to them?
We'd have to gas up the cars and go.
So you're saying we would survive off of other people?
That's the only way we have a
We
shot.
would use people.
I mean, I don't want to give away our secrets, but we have some weapons.
Oh yeah. Bryan decided a couple months ago he was going to be a hunter. He's never hunted in his entire life.
I was
Ever.
still going to.
Ever. He's never hunted. And he spent a lot of money on like this gun and said he was going to go hunting. And
Why are
spoiler
you
alert,
hating?
he never
I
went.
moved.
He never went hunting.
I went back to the oil field. I didn't have time.
See, Bryan's hobby is
Okay,
he likes
here we go. Go
he
ahead.
likes to research things
Mhm.
and buy all the stuff for it, and then he doesn't want to do the actual whatever the hobby is.
That is not true.
He likes the research of it. It's really really cute actually. Like he'll literally be like watching YouTube videos on it, like learning all the things, getting the best stuff, but then like he doesn't want to do the actual hobby. He just likes the research of the hobby.
This is just not true. I just have a busy life.
It's really, really, really cute. So anyways, his last hobby was hunting.
It's not hunting season right now. There are seasons.
But right now his hobby is watching videos on a car he wants to buy. He wants to get a new car. So that's a hobby right now.
I mean, you just ousted me.
No, not at all. It's really cute.
That's
I get
just
so sweet. I like when you
exposed.
I like when you watch all the YouTube videos on the
I
things.
mean, I guess I got, 3 snowboards sitting behind me.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
6 times.
Bryan's a self-taught snowboarder.
Uh-huh.
He taught himself.
Yep.
The first time, that's actually why we moved to Denver, but the first time we actually went on a ski trip, he literally bought a snowboard. And he had never been snowboarding
That was
in his
a
life.
hobby.
I don't even think he had seen snow in his life.
No, I had not.
And he bought a snowboard.
I got it for Christmas. My parents
one
got
of the
it for me.
nicest snowboards like that
No.
season. Yeah, that season.
It's just all mountain board. It's nothing like holy crap.
So wait, anyways, why don't you tell them about what happened the first time you went snowboarding? Go
You're
ahead.
just really putting me on blast.
No, not at all.
Okay. So
He's self-taught.
First time we went skiing was, where was that? Keystone? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Keystone.
Keystone. We went with LSU. With our
LSU.
school.
It was LSU ski trip, and I got all this new gear. I'm always looking like I know what I'm doing.
He
Like,
does.
I would have gotten on that mountain and like someone literally would have thought like this guy's about to cut it up like Shaun White.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
real talk.
He's not kidding. He really does look good. Like he
So I'm
looks
always
the part.
dripped out. Like I look the part. So I go on School Marm is the run. It's like it's just the green on a Keystone, and me and my friends, me, Davis, and Joseph. This is my
Shout
first
out.
time. Yeah, shout out to the boys, the groomsmen. They were at my wedding, best friends, ride or dies. Anyways, they take me up. We're going night skiing because we just pulled in. It was our first day there, and the Keystone has night skiing.
He's never been skiing, and his friends said, "Let's go night skiing."
Either
His
way,
friends who do blacks, they literally do blacks, and he's never been.
this is not their fault. So anyways, we go. I can't go a foot down this sucker. I cannot go a foot down this mountain at the top of this run. We go to the top. We're at the top of the mountain. I've never been in my life. The first time strapped into the boots and bindings, whatnot. Stand up on the snowboard, immediately eat it. Boom. Wrist 1 or wrist 0, mountain 1. Done. Next thing I know, I got a little pace. I'm picking it up a little. No idea how to stop yet. Get some pace, go down maybe 10, 15 feet, hauling ass. I cannot slow my speed or nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. Boom, eat it. I'm bruised up by the end of this. Not even halfway down the mountain. I've fallen so many times. Then I've fallen, like I said, so many times that I guess my bindings were loose. So I fall and I'm like, okay, let me tighten these bindings up because I'm feeling like my foot and boot are like just not in the binding well. So I crank down on them. Next thing I know, boom, one of the bindings comes off my foot. And the other binding is already unstrapped. So like the board is literally, I'm just holding onto the board with my hands. Out of nowhere, I guess this chick, I have no idea who she was. Till this day, she's my nemesis.
Till this day.
I have this chick. She hits me in the back. So obviously, I'm like, whoa. I drop my snowboard. This sucker starts hauling down the mountain while I'm still sitting there on the ground. I'm just watching it go.
His snowboard. The snowboard is going.
Yes, hauling. Davis, again, one of my groomsmen, best friend, takes off trying to find it, like just following it down. Anyways, it had just snowed the night before, so like there's a ton of snow, fresh powder, especially like in the trees. This is where it ended up. So, like I said, I'm probably not even halfway down the mountain. I just lost my snowboard. I have one option. My happy fat ass has to walk down the entire mountain.
And how long is that school mom run?
I think it's like 3.7 miles or something.
Yeah.
I'm walking down, stomping with one binding in my hand, going down the mountain. Just walking down. So I finally get down to the bottom of the mountain, and then I see Elizabeth. Her friends are there.
I had just gotten there. I literally had just shown up.
And they're all acting like, oh, I'm so sorry, yada, yada, yada. I know that these people were just busting jokes the entire time walking down.
Oh, yeah.
Just laughing, ha-ha, and he-heing.
We were.
And
but
then see me.
I said, this trip is it was our first day. And I said, this trip is about to be ruined. It's over now. He lost the snowboard, his brand new snowboard. He's going to be pissed the rest of the trip. And like, we're not going to have a good time at all.
I mean, it should have been that way. But luckily, Davis saw where the snowboard, like the trees that it went into. And he relayed me the message. And I went to ski patrol. And they sent out, like, their crew. Like, they had, like, 4 people that went out to go search for this.
Shout out Ski Patrol.
Shout out Keystone Ski Patrol. Really hooked it up. I'll never forget. The guy's name there was Andre, who came back and called me and told me that they found it. So, yeah. Shout out Andres. Shout out Ski Patrol at Keystone. Appreciate y'all. But, yeah. That was the experience. And after that day, though, I mean, it's great from that point on, honestly. I've came a long way. I do some blacks now on my own, limited falling down. The one problem that I still have, and I still am like literally just nervous every time I go on it, is the catwalks and like just super flat parts of the mountain. For whatever reason, like I've gotten way better, but like those are some of my worst falls is just on cat tracks. And like I always see you, just cruising on them, using your poles. But she never comes by and gives me a little boost with the poles.
I offered last time.
One time.
But anyways, that was really the start of our love for Colorado.
Yeah, no,
that first ski trip.
Definitely.
I feel like after that, like, we were still just dating at the time. We weren't engaged or anything. Mm-hmm. And we actually we were still in college anyways. But after that, we moved to Florida. And then we went on another ski trip. And then that's when we started talking about moving to Denver. Yeah,
I mean, I was working in the oil field. Or no, I was working at United Fire. I was working in fire protection at the time.
Yeah.
And I was wanted to get back into oil and gas just because of my degree. And Colorado was an option. Never got a call back. Then I got a job in Austin. Yep. Texas. And then again, working in oil and gas, crazy shifts, 14, 16-hour days, working like 2 months at a time, no weekends off, nothing, no breaks.
It was horrible.
And Elizabeth and I, again, we're like, wow, we're really about to get married. Like, do we really want to be living like apart like this? And, me never being home on a brand new marriage right away. And that's when Elizabeth and I decided, like, and Elizabeth is still getting her master's, right? And master's, she was getting it at the time in biomedical engineering in Florida.
Yep.
And, yeah, we were just talking, like, what are we going to do? Where are we going to live to where we can be living together in the same state and working and whatnot.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's kind of how Colorado kind of came into the picture.
Yeah.
It was originally Austin. It was going to be Austin. She got a job in Austin.
I was actually supposed to be moving to Austin in August.
Yep.
And I was applying to jobs all summer in Austin and got some interviews, got an offer. I was ready to move, and then like a month before that we had started talking about Denver, and so Bryan was applying in Denver and I was applying in Denver, and we were both just applying for jobs, looking for stuff, and I said, okay, I'll just apply in both, and if we can get a job in Denver, that's where we'll go. If we don't, we'll go to Austin and we'll just stay there. So it was like 2 weeks before I was supposed to move, and we both ended up getting, like, this in the same week. We both got interviews for jobs in Denver.
It's crazy.
And we got the interviews. We got offers, like, within the week. So, like, it was a week before I was supposed to move to Austin. And we both got the job. And so we were like, okay, I guess we're moving to Denver. So instead we just...
Not even, though.
It was, like, within a week.
Because you had the job in Austin.
I was literally supposed to start, like, I was supposed to start that Monday, and that Friday, the Friday before I got called.
I didn't have a job yet, because I had my interview, like, the Friday before you were supposed to start on that Monday. Yeah. Or something.
So, yeah. So, I was supposed to start that Monday, and, like, that Friday before I got the call from the job in Denver, and they were like, hey, well, we want to offer it to you. So, I was like, okay. We were trying to decide if, like, we should move to Denver or Austin because Bryan didn't have the offer yet. And so he said, well, why don't you just go and, like, hopefully I'll get it. And, like, I guess we just got really lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I had my interview on that Friday. I flew in from North Dakota where I was working. Flew in that, like, I just did a hit. I did a shift, and I flew out that night for my interview here on that Friday.
Yeah.
And then did the interview Friday at 9 a.m. And then they called me, like, at 11:30. Like, we were literally just talking about it, like, are we gonna get this? Are we gonna move here?
Yeah.
And they called me, and sure enough, boom, they gave me the job that same day, and that's when, like, all right, we're picking up and moving to Denver. So that was it.
It happened really, really, really fast.
Like, yeah, the stars truly did align.
Yeah, they did.
Like, that was I truly do believe, like, we weren't supposed to be anywhere else. Like, this is where we were supposed to be.
So I ended up, like, packing my stuff up and driving from Florida to Colorado with our dog, our Doberman, and my 2 cats. Well, our 2 cats. And, yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah. Thank God Marlene went with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, my friend flew in, and she drove with me to Colorado because it was like a 30-hour drive.
And they did it all in one sitting.
Yeah, we were crazy.
There's with a trailer, no brake lights on the trailer.
Oh my God, yeah. I went and got, like, a trailer. Instead of getting, like, a trailer truck and, like, pulling my car behind, I decided I would, like, get a trailer hitch and get the little ones that you can pull behind you. So I had the biggest one of those. It was literally the size of my same car attached to my car, and I was driving that for 30 hours with 3 animals. And my car was literally, like, stuffed. It was horrible. But it turns out, like, the whole way we were driving here, there was, like, trucks honking at us and stuff. And, like, I was like, what are these people doing? Like, I was driving in the slow lane, like, driving the speed limit barely because, like, that shit was heavy. But they were, like, honking at us the whole time, and I couldn't figure out why. And then, like, it finally got dark outside, and I was like, wow, it's so dark, like, I can't see anything. And that's when we figured out, like, we were already halfway there, and we figured out, like, we had no brake lights at all. It was.
I just don't know how you didn't check that though before you left.
It was really dangerous. I'm just a girl, okay? I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about cars.
We honestly should have, like, complained and got that for free from U-Haul.
But the U-Haul people, they hooked me up. They gave me a good discount. So.
Was that before or after the lights weren't working?
Before.
That's what I'm saying. We should have been like, we could have died.
Yeah. But anyways, I made it, and shout out Marlene for riding with me. She's She's
All
a
the
true
shout outs
girl.
today.
She's a true girly.
Shout out.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, so now we're here in Denver, and then we're just taking it day by day for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting, our love for each other growing.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but my love grows every day.
Mine too.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice. He's good. No, but yeah, we're excited for the podcast, guys, and we can't be more happy to have you guys as our listeners, and we'll see where this podcast goes, and if you guys have any recommendations or you like what we're doing here, please feel free to let us know so we'll keep it going. And we have our social media pages up. I'll let Elizabeth go into more depth on that.
Yep.
As that is her specialty. So Elizabeth, yeah, why don't you let them know about the social media pages that we have?
So we have our Instagram and our TikTok. They're both the same. It's the Newlyweds Podcast. It's the _ podcast. Same thing on Instagram and TikTok. We have an email too, the Newlyweds Pod. If you guys want to email us for advice, we'd love to share your questions on the podcast and maybe give you advice from us if you're interested, from our newlywed point of view. We won't share any of your information. You guys can change the names if you want. So if you want to write in for advice, you can DM us or email us.
And please do, because I think that could be like a really cool aspect of the show.
I think so too. And I think we could give good advice, because me and Bryan, like, I feel like we see things differently, obviously, but like I think for the most part we have the same like points of views on things. So I think we would give good advice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I don't think it's healthy that everything that we would say would be identical.
Yeah.
So like I think we give advice like on both of our opinions, and you guys could take it as you please.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I really am excited for that aspect of the show. Like once that starts rolling in like pretty consistently.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
Okay, so let's do some questions real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
For the last bit of the show. It's called the Newlywed Game, and it's 65 questions.
65?
Okay, we're not going to do 65. I'll just do a couple, but it's 65 questions that newlyweds should know the answers to.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So we'll start with an easy one, okay? Maybe I'll ask you some, and then you can ask me some, okay?
I feel like these should have been like brought up to me before.
No,
so you guys know, this is not staged. Like, these are on the spot. Like, I have no idea what she's about to ask me.
They're easy questions. It's okay.
I hope so. Let's see.
Okay, so let's start with the first one. How did you meet your spouse?
Tailgate, LSU.
Duh. So easy. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one for Bryan. Who is the tidiest?
Like cleanest?
Yeah.
It's me without a question.
Absolutely.
You are a slob.
Oh my God, I'm not a slob, okay? I'm not a slob. I'm a little messy, but I wouldn't say I'm a slob.
Okay.
Okay. What is your spouse's pet name for you?
Bean.
Yep. He's Bean, I'm Bean. Okay. Do you have a song, and if so, what is it?
I mean, I would guess it would be Our First Dance.
Okay. And what was that song? Tell the people.
Sanctuary by, I don't know who it's by, but it's from the show Nashville.
And who picked our first dance song?
It was both of us.
Bryan picked it. It was from we watched the show Nashville together, and there was this one song that like we both
really hits different.
It's so sweet, and like it's just like the cutest song ever. Like you'll cry listening to it. So if you want to listen to it, it's called Sanctuary by the cast of Nashville.
Yes.
It's a good song, but it's our song. Okay, this is a good one.
Our song is a slam a screen door.
Sing it.
I can't. That's Taylor Swift.
Shout out Taylor Swift.
T-Swizzle. We're Swifties too.
Oh yeah. Okay, what is my star sign? Yeah, you probably don't know it.
Is that like the horoscope thing?
Yeah.
Aren't you a Cancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are you?
I think I can go as either Aries or Pisces, but I've been classifying as Pisces my whole life.
Yeah.
But you've told me many times that Aries is more in line, but...
Hey, he's both, I guess. Like, Aries, I guess, are known for being, like, hotheads, which he definitely is, so...
I have my tendencies.
But he's born on, like, the cutoff day of Aries and Pisces, so he's been going with Pisces, but I'd say he definitely... He has aspects of both. Okay. What? Ooh. Okay, wait. Let me think. Who is the better listener?
Me. I'm the only one that listens. You tune me out every time that something like if something
No.
comes up, you're just like, don't talk to me.
We're gonna agree to disagree. I think I'm the better listener.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
Because I think I just am.
But I don't think you actually listen to me.
I do. I listen. So
So
anyways.
it's listening when you go into the bedroom and lock the door?
the other day I got upset with Bryan, and so I went into the bedroom and took our dog and some cookies, and I locked the door and I stole all the little tiny screws so
Yeah, so like we live in an apartment.
Open it.
We live in the an apartment, and like they don't have like they have like the locks like
The
on the
push
door,
ones,
the little
you know?
push ones. Like you push it to unpop
So you
it.
can like stick something in the little hole and unpop it and open it.
Well, yeah, like so we only have like these little screwdrivers that are like from our toolboxes that we have.
Yeah. So
And
I stole all of them.
She took like 10 of them and took all 10 of them. Luckily, I had like a spare one hidden because like I used it for, I don't remember what I used it for, but I had it lying around. So I was able to, finagle my way in. But yeah, she's a good listener though.
Yeah. But I saved him a cookie, so that was nice.
Because you didn't like the top of it?
Yeah, honestly, they tasted horrible. They were like some old cookies, so I saved him one.
That was nice of you.
He ate it, though. He said it was good.
I liked it, yeah. But I'm not a picky eater. That's why
Yeah.
I probably think her food is so good.
My food is good.
It is good.
I know. Okay, thanks. Okay. Let's see. How does your partner take their coffee?
You?
Yeah.
I mean, it changes like pretty frequently, but like are we having that here? Or we go into a coffee shop?
Ooh, let's do what's my like go-to order at a coffee shop. You can pick any of them, but say which coffee shop and then what I order.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Starbucks. She's going to do a nitro cold brew in a venti cup.
Yep.
With 6 pumps of dark caramel syrup.
Yep.
And half and half.
Yep.
Or oat milk, depending on what your vibe is for that week.
Yep. That's right.
That's pretty good.
Here, you can do the questions.
Okay, let me ask you a couple.
Wait, let me do your Starbucks order. So Bryan gets a venti iced vanilla latte. He's a basic girly. And he likes it. He'll tell you.
I do. Okay, let me find one on here. Okay, this one is good. I got 2, okay?
Okay. Go ahead. I'm ready.
And they both mean like different things. I'll just ask them. So, this one is pretty obvious. Who does most of the cooking?
Me.
No question, no arguments there.
Yeah.
She does. Fantastic. She really hooks it up in that aspect.
Yeah.
So
I've gotten pretty good,
and
too.
I appreciate you for that, so thank you.
I've gotten pretty good.
You have.
Like, I used to be a really bad cook.
Now, this is the one where I think it gets tricky.
Okay, I'm ready.
Who is the best cook?
The answer is still me.
You're
lying if you say it's you.
I'm going to have to disagree.
Okay, so then maybe you should start cooking.
I do. This is the thing. Like, Elizabeth really thinks that I don't cook when I cooked ribeyes literally on Tuesday.
Listen,
I cooked last night.
What did you cook for us last night?
I had to preheat the oven.
Tell the people what you made.
Okay, I made just a frozen pizza. That was one night, though.
But the best cook, right?
That was one night, though. And
it was delicious.
And it's not like I just take it out of the package and put it like in the oven.
Oh, yes. Every time he makes us a frozen pizza, he has to add the jalapenos to it.
I gourmet it up.
Yeah, he did. So we added some little extra toppings on it and then put it in. Delicious.
Oh, now you want to say it was
Chef's
delicious.
kiss.
Okay. Hold on. This phone. Let me find another question.
Wait, so we didn't decide. Who's the better cook?
I mean, we're not going to, because I truly do think it's me. Like, I genuinely do. Even though you say, like, I don't cook more than you, fine. But I do think, like, when I do cook, I am the better cook.
It sounds like we're going to need to have a competition. We'll have to invite some people over, and we'll both cook, and we'll have them taste it and say who wins. Okay. We'll let you guys know when that is. We'll film it and post it on our Instagram.
Here's a good one.
Let's go.
What is the best gift you've ever gotten from me?
The best gift? Let me think.
I know there's been so many.
There have. The best gift. I feel like you already have one in mind that you think is the best. Do you have one in mind?
That I gave it to you? No, I don't.
Okay. The best gift, I think, the obvious one, my engagement ring.
Okay, that's what I was thinking you would say.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's a gift of yourself to me.
Yeah.
Because now we're married.
I know.
We're one.
We are one. Your best gift that you've given to me?
I didn't ask.
Oh, you don't want to know?
You can tell us.
Gotta think. What's the best gift that you've given to me?
I don't have one in mind either.
Probably my PS5.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't give that to you.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I don't think so.
You did.
I don't think that was me.
Well, why couldn't you just go along with it? Because, like, I can't think of anything else that you got.
I know. That's why I didn't ask you that question.
I'm trying to think, like, what is the best gift you've gotten?
What?
I think I know.
What?
My little photo album book.
Oh, that's nice.
No, like, actually.
So for our first anniversary when we were dating, our first year, I made like a little scrapbook.
You were supposed to do that every year, though.
Well, we can still do it. But I made a scrapbook for him with like all of our pictures, and it was like every month like pictures of us.
It was really cute.
It was cute.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on it.
That's by far my favorite gift.
That's a good one.
Even if you did give me the PS5, that would still take precedence.
Oh, nice.
Like, seriously.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for questions.
Okay. Well, until next week then?
Yeah, until next week.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to our first episode of The Newlyweds. We couldn't be more excited for the future of this podcast, and we are so excited to have you guys along this ride with us. We will talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great work week ahead, and we will talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Bye.